What's up guys, welcome to Freedive Passion. Today's video is on everybody's favourite topic, the mysterious mouthfill. I'm about to give you the only 3 reasons that your mouthfill could run out early. So what do I mean by running out early? You can work out how far your mouthfill should go by finding out how far you can take a mouthfill from the surface. So you take your charge on the surface and then you see at which point you can no longer equalize using that air. So let's say that's 25 meters. That means 3.5 bar. Then you take the depth that you'd normally take your charge. So let's say that's 15 meters, which most people should be able to take a full charge at 15. You take the bar, which would be 2.5 bar. You then times the 2.5 for the bar that you take your charge by 3.5, how far your charge goes from the surface. And the answer to that will be the bar that you should be able to take your mouthfill to if you charged at 15. So to recap that maths, it's the bar that you can take the mouthfill to from the surface times by the bar that you take your mouthfill on a normal deep dive. If you're not reaching this depth, then you're running out of mouthfill too early, and this video is for you. Okay, so the first reason that this might happen would be simply not filling your charge as much as what you should do. Now, some common reasons for this might be taking your charge too deep. So as we all know, as you descend into depth, the air in your lung is being compressed. So the smaller the air in your lungs has become, the harder it's going to be to take a full charge. Another common mistake would be holding tension in the cheeks as you take the charge. This tension is not going to allow your cheeks to fully inflate, therefore you're not going to have as much air as if they were relaxed. Another reason is not dropping the jaw, and another reason is not raising the chin. So these things, relaxing the cheeks, dropping the jaw, raising the chin, that's making more space in the mouth and in the throat for you to take a full charge. Obviously, the more air you have in your charge, the deeper that will go. The second reason is losing air on the descent. So if this is happening, generally you will either hear some squeaking through the glottis, that's air escaping the mouthfill back into the lungs, or you'll just notice suddenly you've lost a lot of the air from your mouthfill. This is either going to be sucked into the lungs or swallowed into the stomach. Normally, losing air is caused by too much pressure. So you're creating too much pressure with your cheeks or whatever stage of the mouthfill you're in. This is putting too much pressure against the glottis, which makes you much more likely to swallow. So this is the reason that I don't teach people constant pressure equalization, and also I don't use constant pressure equalization myself. The third reason is poor management. So what this means is you have enough air to equalize at depth, but you just don't have the focus or awareness to use that air and equalize with it. You know you have the skills to equalize with that amount of air, because from the equation we already know if you take a mouthful from the surface, you have the skills to go to a specific depth. So we know something's changed, and the only thing that's changed is that now you're deeper. So we can assume the cause is something to do with the depth. So maybe you're just not fully relaxed at depth because you just haven't spent enough time there to be relaxed enough to be able to focus on the mouthfill the same as what you can at shallower depths. The other reason could be some aspect of your diving is taking away your concentration from your mouthfill and what you have to do to equalize. So generally, this is going to be bad freefall positioning or bad freefall streamlining. So this is the reason why before I teach anybody mouthfill, I make sure that they can freefall, I make sure that they can turn on the rope. All the other aspects of their freediving is looking really solid and perfect. Only then that we start to play with mouthfill stuff, because then they have the focus to be able to really concentrate on what they're doing. If they do make a mistake, hopefully they can learn from that mistake, notice the mistake, and then we can start to progress from there. And that's it. That's the only reasons that you could be running out of mouthfill too soon. I hope this video is going to help you guys to problem solve or at least to realize exactly what's going on. And until next time, guys, take it easy and dive safe.